This may look like just another full self-driving test video. However, today's video is going to be a little bit different. What I want to do today is show you some of the things that I carry with me in my Tesla every day. And what better place to show you what I carry in my car than at the Tesla Supercharger here in Eau Claire. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is show you what's here on my screen. This is a little magnetic clip device for my phone. So the way that this works is my phone has the MagSafe connector on it, and it just will normally connect and charge on a charger. However, this happens to be just a place to mount my phone, so that the phone, which is normally down here, is up in my field of vision. Now this is a charge mat for the phone, and honestly I don't think it works all that often. I see sometimes it does charge, sometimes it doesn't. I think it has to do a lot with this case. If I take the phone out of the case, then that charge works, but I don't want to have to case and uncase my phone every time that I want to charge my phone in the car. So as an alternative to that, what I have is this device, and this is a MagSafe connector with a USB-C plug. And so what I do, using one of the charge ports in the back, is I just leave that plugged in. I can set my phone on that, and then it will charge using MagSafe. Some of the other things that I carry in my car include, of course, the ever-present face mask. This little device right here, which is it's a fishing tackle box, but I find that it's a great place to keep my coins organized. And so that's just a place for all the loose change to stay. Also down here I have a controller unit, which I use with the Tesla Arcade, and that works with games like Sonic and Skyforce, which I won't show you right now. This is pluggable directly to the USB port, or I use a simple little USB connector. So what I do is just plug this into the USB-A jack right down there. Connected to the USB-C port, which is on the left-hand side, is the charge pad. So if I have guests in the car that want to charge their phones, that's always active. The other USB port is for my 1 terabyte Samsung T7 SSD drive. This is what I use to record in Sentry mode. Also down in here I keep a spare set of glasses for reading. And then I have a 12 volt to 110 adapter, which also has a 2.1 amp USB charge port on the side. So that's it from there. Moving back to here, so I carry a couple of devices here, and these are 3D printed devices from Living Tesla, and what they're intended to do is to pull off the trailer hitch cover on the back. That makes it a lot easier to uncover. I also carry a tire gauge. So this is a suction cup mount that mounts up here, and that is for the red line radar detector. I don't use that very often, but sometimes it's nice. It does have a verbal announcement, so it lets me know when I'm going to a set speed that I designate. Also down in this cubby, you can see the 12 volt power adapter right here. I have a set of utensils, and these come in very handy because we stop to eat when we are charging our car at the Supercharger quite a bit. So sometimes places that we stop at have utensils, and sometimes they don't. Also down here in the utensil line is a set of chopsticks, and this is an iPass unit, and so iPass is for tollways, toll roads, and here in Wisconsin we do not have any, but I do travel to Illinois on occasion, and so I like to use the iPass just to make going through the tolls a lot easier. In this top section, I carry very few things. I have an extra charge cable, a couple of pens. It's always nice to have a little floss pick for whenever you need that. This is not the standard tray that comes with the car. It's a little deeper unit, and it has some organization built into it, and it has this cutout right here, which you can see is perfect for plugging in accessories without having to remove the tray. And then if we move on to the trunk of the car, I'll show you what I have going on back there. So here we are at the trunk of the Model Y, and it does have these really nice deep side pockets. This one I typically just keep a brush to clear snow off the car. or to scrape snow. And on this side, I keep a couple of headsets. I do flight instruction, I provide flight instruction, and so it's nice to have my headsets stored right there. My ever-present bag for work, and that's where I carry my laptop and all of my audio-visual gear, and a camera that I use for recording as well. And in the northern climate, it's always good to have a blanket nearby you. Now down in the sub compartment, as you can see right here, I do keep a travel pillow. I keep a water bowl for our dog, the Tesla charging cable. And the charging cable is interesting. It has some adapters that you can use. As you see here, it has different plug types. So we have the standard 110 volt or 120 volt, and then a couple of 240 volt options, depending on what we want to plug the adapter into. These attach pretty easily. Just goes into that socket right there. And so if I want this is, I believe, a 1450 NEMA connector. If I want that, I can just connect that right into the device here and then plug it in. Also down below, I keep a tow strap, just in case, and a trailer hitch, extra wiring harness for the radar detector, which I haven't installed yet, wiring harness adapter for the trailer, and then the trailer hitch and the pin for it, of course. And then this little mystery black bag right here is actually a puck set. So when you take your Tesla in to have the tires changed or jacked up, there are jack points where this goes underneath, right into there. It allows the vehicle to be lifted up without putting stress on the battery. Now, one common thing that a lot of people don't know about Teslas, unless you have one, is that there's another power outlet back here. So you would have to actually look for this, but it is right here. It lets you put another 12 volt power unit into there to run like a portable cooler, plug-in cooler, or a power adapter from the rear. Now we can't forget that there is another sub compartment back here, and this is the non-7-seat version. So this is a 5-seat version. If I had the 7-seat version of the car, this would not be here, and I would have seats back here. What I have back here is an Allen wrench set and a little tool case. I do have a knee pad back here in case I need to kneel down by the car, and that just provides some extra cushioning. In case of a road hazard, I have a portable road cone that I use, and I've never had to use it, but I feel like it's safe to keep one back here. Extra set of gloves, the original tray, plus a screen cleaner for the car, which I just keep back here. I do have a wrench, and I also have a socket set that I keep back here. Now you're wondering, why do I have a socket set in the back of the Tesla and a wrench back here? And Allen wrenches? Well, I have had a couple of things that I purchased from the store that are too large to fit in the back of the Tesla. We had, believe it or not, a wood chipper that we carried home from Lowe's, and the handle that stuck out from the wood chipper was too big to fit in the Tesla. So I actually had to take a piece off of that to get it into this opening right here. And then this little pack is just a pack of emergency safety flares, and these are LED flares. And so the way these LED lights operate is just with a simple twist. So that's what I carry in the little bonus storage compartment back here. Also, you may notice that I do have mats all over the surfaces. So if we look here, this is actually the natural base or bottom for the Tesla, and I have these mats, and I bought a mat kit that goes into all of the surfaces. So there's actually some down in here, and then we'll see some up there, and we'll also see them right around here, up in the front compartment. And so also up here we have a key that fits in, that's a tow hook, and that actually fits right into that opening in case I had to tow. A couple of other things that I carry include sunglasses, which I keep down in the door, and this adapter plug. And so the Tesla charge adapter to the J1772 plug for level 2 charging. That's always handy to have if you are going to free charging spots. That's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.